I'm ready. Good evening. It's Friday night, and it's time for All You Can Eat Improv with Comedy Flops. I'm your humble host, Creme Fraiche, and we're so happy to have you here tonight. If you've been to our shows before, you know one of the things we do is we try to support organizations in our community, nonprofit organizations in particular. Tonight's is particularly near and dear to my heart. It's an organization called One World Market. One World Market operates a store in the Commons that engages in fair trade. And so everything in that store supports an artisan somewhere around the world who is paid a living wage because of our customers. We also pay a fair wage in our community. Now, you may wonder, why am I saying "our"? Because I have a little bit of an intersection here. I'm actually the board president of One World Market. And so it's my great pleasure to support this organization this month through the work of ComedyFLOPs. If you've never been to our show, we've missed you. We're glad you're here. How it works is everything we're going to do tonight is going to be entirely made up on the spot. The only thing we know right now are the games we're going to play for you. But really, really important, we are going to ask you for suggestions before each game. We're going to ask you to put them in the chat, and we will incorporate them into what we do. The more suggestions you give us, the weirder the suggestions, the more fun it will be. So be bold, have fun, play with us, and it's going to be great. It gives me great pleasure now to bring on our cast. And what you don't know is we have 5 new flops, and several of them are here tonight making their flops debut, and we're so excited to have them. They are very funny people, and we think you're going to really enjoy them. So let's get the thing rolling. All right, let's start with an old flop, not too old, a little bit old. Buried deep in the heart of the Arabian Desert, the Sahara Desert, and Death Valley, let's welcome Camel Treasure.
Camel Treasure.
That perennial Wimbledon champion from 1818, 1939, and 2046. Let's welcome Joe Lobb.
Lobb.
If you've been naughty tonight, you may get a visit from this flop. Let's welcome Officer Peggy.
Officer Peggy.
You may have seen the weather report. It's going to be beautiful on Sunday. There will be on Sunday no chance of showers.
Showers.
The man you least likely want for your neurosurgery. Let's welcome Dr. Brainpee, DSB.
Brainpee.
Whatever.
When it gets a little bit darker tonight, you may look up into the sky and see the Moonman. The man keeping this whole rigmarole going, it's Rigamarole. Now, these are the cast members you've seen before, but there are some cast members you haven't seen before. Let's welcome some of our new flops. Broadcasting in all the way from the West Coast, let's welcome Zoe. The man who brings his mad improv skills all the way up from Delaware, new to our community and the flops. Let's welcome Andrew.
Andrew!
That's a ghost.
Oh, it's an amazing likeness.
Hi.
The newest, youngest flops member. Let's welcome Leo. And finally, the random cast member who actually does have a name, but not a flops name yet. Let's welcome Meg. Right.
CM.
And that, yeah, and that's your cast for tonight. Yeah, woo! We have let me see, we have one other new flop, but she'll debut next month. We won't spoil it. All right, we're going to start off with a game, old favorite of ours, a game called Karl Barks. So we need lots and lots of suggestions from the audience, and I see that some of them are already coming into the chat. That's excellent. We need fictional characters, historical characters, celebrities, and we're going to have some fun with their names. So Karl Barks kind of goes like this. We take the name Karl Marx and we say, hey, if he were a dog, he'd be Karl Barks, right? And we mash up their name and have some fun with it. So let's see. Keep those suggestions coming, but let's see what we have to start with. Let's go with Ronald McDonald. Let's start with Ronald McDonald. Just signify when you're ready. Andrew.
If he was an old farmer on the farm, he'd be Old MacDonald.
There you go. Joe Lobb.
If he starts telling some off-colored jokes, he's Ribbled McDonald.
Meg, and your mic is off.
If he's smoking some doobie, he's Chronic McDonald.
All right. Officer Peggy.
If he decides to go into porn, he's Ronald McFondled.
Cam.
If his parents really didn't like him, they'd name him Donald McDonald.
That's true. Dr. Brainpee.
He's losing his hair. He's Go Bald McDonald.
Okay. Leo.
Buys a car, he's Ronald McHonda.
There you go. Chance Showers.
If he dyes his hair blonde, he's Ronald McBlonald.
Zoe.
If he's running fast in a video game, he's Sonic McDonald.
There you go. Joe Lobb.
If he's going fishing and he falls in, he's Ronald McDonald.
All right. I'm going Moonman.
When he has the hiccups, he's Ronald Donald.
There you go.
Also think
All right.
Andrew has one. You've been
Andrew,
missing
okay.
Andrew.
All right. Come on, Andrew. Give it to me.
If it's happy hour, he's Gin and Tonic McDonald.
Nice. And on that one, we're going to switch to a new one. And the suggestion we have from our friend Aunt Zesty is Matt Gates. Matt Gates. What do we got for Matt Gates? Andrew, out of the gate.
You can't talk about him in Florida. He's Matt Gay.
Dr. Brainpee.
He missed his bus, so he's Matt Waits.
Yeah. Meg.
If he preferred feces to little girls, he'd be Scat Gates.
Joe Lobb.
He's engaged in carnal intercourse, he's Matt Mates.
Okay, Leo.
He was in college, he's Frat Game.
Yeah, I got one. Well, he's in Florida, so clearly he's Matt Hates. Moon.
If a house falls on him, he's Flat Gates.
Riggy.
Well, okay, I'll go for it anyways. No money down, the lowest prices around, and I promise you, you'll get a flat rate.
Okay, Joe Lobb.
If he's in Camel Treasure's part of the world and he's picking the ripest things off the tree, he's Fat Dates.
Zoe.
If he's fired from his role as dishwasher, he's Cracked Plates.
That's the Showers.
If he's wearing his Daisy Dukes and some blades, he's Matt Skates.
I think he does, actually. Leo.
When he forgets your birthday, he's Matt Belate.
All right, let's get another one. Oh, Riggy, okay. Bring us home, Riggy.
Oh, my best friend is a fly. His name is Nat Mates.
Right. Okay, let's do Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes. Dr. Brainpee.
He's your local librarian. He's Sherlock Holmes.
Okay, Officer Peggy.
When he's actually your hairstylist, he is Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, I got one. When he's getting it on, he's Sherlock Bones.
Oh.
Joe Lobb.
When he takes a sip from Socrates' cup, he's Hemlock Holmes.
It's true. Meg.
When he is an alien from outer space, he's Sherlock Phone Holmes.
Chance of Showers.
When he's running his car wash, he's Gridlock Foams.
Ooh, Officer Peggy, I saw your hand.
It was the same one.
Same one, then I saw Leo's hand.
When he lives in the tough neighborhood, he's Lock Your Home.
There you go. Moonman.
When he's trying to pick a college major, but he can't really find one he likes, and he just kind of goes with paleontology, he's sure Rock Bones.
There you go. Chance of Showers.
When he's keeping the garden, he's Sherlock Gnomes.
Nice. All right, one more. Let's do.
You keep missing Andrew.
Andrew!
I got Andrew, but I'll get him again. Go ahead, Andrew.
Well, it wasn't that good.
Well, you can blame all.
I'll be the judge of that.
I am enforcing the
Okay,
law
well,
here?
he's having a bad night in Vegas, but then he goes to a tacky party. He's sheer luck foams.
No flip
All right.
left
Oh,
behind.
we just got a late addition, and I'm going with it. It's a good one. Barney Rubble.
Ooh.
Barney Rubble. Joe Lobb, head of the gate.
When he hasn't shaved in 4 days, he's Barney Stubble.
Sure. Meg.
When he gets home too late and his wife doesn't know where he's been, he's Barney in trouble.
Yep. Leo.
When he is a space station, he's Barney Hubble.
Yep. Chance of showers.
When he goes to kiss the stone in Ireland and it falls apart, he's Blarney Rubble.
True. Cam.
When he's part of the carnival brawl, he's Carney Rumble.
Nice. Officer Peggy.
When he is allergic to everything outside, he's Barney Bubble.
Yes. Who did I see? I saw Zoe. Yes.
When it's time to make dessert, he's Barney Crumble.
Yes. Leo.
When he doesn't like the call that the ref just made, he's barely a fumble.
Chance of showers.
When he's your begging little friend, always asking you for something, he's Barney Grubble.
Okay. Yeah. No, it works. It works. Dr. Brainpee, bring us home.
You see a clown out in the middle of the woods farther than you can run, you're in carny trouble.
And that's Karl Barks. Thank you, Flops. A fine effort. Bravo. All right. So our next game we're going to play is called Sound Booth Replay. And this is a game for two flops. And how it works is two flops are going to do a brief two-person scene for you. And two other flops are going to turn the sound down and just watch the game. And then they're going to come back and recreate the scene based on whatever it is they thought they saw. So what we need from you, our audience, are suggestions for a relationship between two people. And this is going to be a game. Our first team will be Officer Peggy and the Moonman. And the team that will be watching and trying to recreate it will be Joe Lobb and Dr. Brainpee. So let's see what suggestions we have. Oh, good one. Okay. Yep, I like it. The game, or rather the relationship, will be president and vice president. And let's see that scene.
So I have a couple things I need to go over with you today.
What is it now? I don't have time for this.
What do you mean you don't have time for this? You serve me.
I know. I've been doing all this stuff you've been giving me for the last week. I do not have time for any more.
Well, then I don't have time for you.
Oh, now don't be like that. I'm sorry. It was an outburst. I should give you a hug.
Fine, but only this once, and then we have to get back down to business. I need to figure out how to do damage control.
All right.
Are we?
All right. That was awkward. That was awkward. Damage control. We need damage control.
Yeah.
What's damaged? I've been locked in my office the last week while you were out cavorting.
Well, you see, what had happened was I may have gotten in with some wrong people, and the paparazzi are now blackmailing me over some images, smoking some Cubans, doing a little poker, if you will.
Okay, so nothing serious. Nothing serious.
I mean, it was with Vladimir Putin, so.
How did this happen? Now of all times.
I messed up, okay? I had a relapse. I needed to get my fix. You know how bad I am with cards.
We need a scapegoat. A scapegoat now.
Okay, all right. Let's see. How about Danny from accounting?
Danny from accounting.
Okay.
Danny.
And
come on.
scene. I'd hate to be Danny from accounting. All right. Let's bring on Joe Lobb and Dr. Brainpee, and they're going to recreate that scene based on what it is they thought they saw.
So, Alfred, this is from your homeroom teacher, and she says that you hit her 19 times with a spitball, different spitballs in one class.
19. Who's to say what's 19?
Well,
Do you have the 19 spitballs?
no, they're kind of disgusting, and I think they're in the wastebasket. But what
Well-
she did say, this is not going to go the way you think it's going to go. She said you're a natural for the basketball team. What do you think?
I mean, I don't see the correlation between like shooting spitballs at my math teacher and like basketball. But I mean, I'll do it if it gets me out of trouble.
Well,
I was gonna go with the wasn't me. Don't have the spitballs, wasn't me.
No, it was you. 20 kids saw that.
I mean, yeah,
So
wasn't me.
That's not really
It's
an
the
issue.
I'm invoking the Shaggy defense. Okay, wasn't me.
Okay. Yeah, it was you. We've established that.
Okay, hearsay.
he said-
All right, let's talk about basketball.
Okay, yeah. Both of those activities involve putting an foreign object in a small space. She said you hit her in the exact same spot every time.
I'm a good shot. What can I say? I've had lots of practice.
Okay.
Yeah, get it right in the mold.
Yeah. That's between you and me. It's kind of unsightly, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks,
Okay.
It
Anyway,
weirdly looks better with a spitball on it. I'm just saying, doing her a favor.
you're not wrong. So you think basketball might be a possibility?
Yeah, we could try this basketball thing. I mean, I can shoot a ball a little bigger. I don't think it's use the size difference.
Okay. Have you ever played basketball before?
I mean,
Check your record.
something like spitball, I'm gonna be great.
Well, it weighs a little more.
Okay,
But
yeah.
the target's bigger too, so you win some, you lose some.
This is fair. All right. I mean, where do we get the big straws? I mean, I'm gonna need a massive straw for that thing.
You never have played basketball, have you?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it might be something that would distract your attention a little bit from your teacher, and people will
we'll
cheer for you if you
also
put the ball in
hearsay.
the right place.
Fame's not my kind of thing. I like to just like be an artist and just like let it be there,
Okay.
I prefer the stealth spitball and just be like, oh my god, where'd the spitball come on, Miss Anderson's face? Oh, that's so funny. I wish I was like that guy who could
I
just
get
like
that.
shoot a spitball across the
Every
room.
Michael Jordan needs a Scottie Pippen, somebody who's sort of not in the limelight, but helps him achieve. And we've got this kid who's 6'9", I think, and Billy Markle. You know Billy?
Yeah, he's really tall. Yeah, I can hide behind him. All right. Celebratory hug.
All right.
Not getting in trouble. Not getting in trouble.
And scene. All right, Joe Lobb and Dr. Brainpee. What do you think Officer Peggy and Moonman's scene was about?
Accounting issues.
I have no idea.
Okay,
Something where people didn't need to move their hands too much.
Moonman, care to tell them what it was about?
We were president and vice president. The president has gotten into some trouble partying with a particular unliked individual.
That could never happen.
No. The
It
president.
wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Invoke that Shaggy defense. Works every time. You even got me on camera. Wasn't me.
Shorty came in and she caught me red-handed.
With the girl next door.
Wasn't me.
All right, there you go. But you never know what you're going to get in that game. So let's bring everybody out. We're going to play an all-play game, one of our favorites called Sex with Me. And so in the chat, I've asked you to give us everyday household objects, and we're going to make a joke around those, telling you why sex with us is kind of like those objects. All right, lots to work with here, and let's see. We have a ton of suggestions. I love it. Let's go with what's that? Stapler.
Get him out of here.
Nope. We're gonna go with John, who gives us A dry noodle. Sex with me is like a dry noodle. I'll kick us off. Sex with me is like a dry noodle. It's good and stiff, but it always breaks. Officer Peggy.
Sex with me is like a dry noodle. I get really flexible when I'm wet.
Dr. Brainpee.
Sex with me is like a dry noodle. You've thought about it if you're desperate enough.
Andrew.
Sex with me is like a dry noodle. Somehow it's a little bit better with pesto on it.
Riggy.
Sex with me is like a dry noodle. We're not making lasagna till I'm soft.
God.
That's not.
Okay, while you all contemplate that, I'm going to give you another one. Let's say, how about, let's go with Angela's suggestion of frying pan. Sex with me is like a frying pan. Moonman.
Sex with me is like a frying pan. A little crusty on the bottom, but I'll get the job done.
Meg.
Sex with me is like a frying pan. If you splash water on me and it bounces off, I'm ready to go.
Cam.
Sex with me is like a frying pan. If you're not careful, someone's getting covered in hot grease.
Officer Peggy.
Sex with me is like a frying pan, best used in the kitchen.
Lobb.
Sex with me is like a frying pan. It's kind of difficult to balance, but if you work at it, you can manage to get it right.
Riggy.
Sex with me is like a frying pan, seasoned heavily with olive oil before getting anything started.
Leo.
Sex with me is like a frying pan. It goes on top of this thing.
Andrew.
Sex with me is like a Teflon frying pan.
Ooh.
Nothing ever sticks.
Meg.
Sex with me is like a frying pan, kind of like a cartoon weapon.
Officer Peggy.
Sex with me is like a frying pan. When it gets too hot, I'm gonna leave a mark.
Lobb.
Sex with me is like a frying pan. It's utterly magnetic.
All right. We've got some more good suggestions, so let's keep going with them. Dr. C gives us umbrella. Let's do umbrella. Officer Peggy.
Sex with me is like an umbrella. Never there when you need them.
Lobb.
Sex with me is like an umbrella. It's bad luck if you open it up indoors.
Zoe.
Sex with me is like an umbrella, easy to turn inside out.
Lobb.
Sex with me is like an umbrella. They both have a funny kind of British sounding name, Bumbershoot.
Meg.
Sex with me is like an umbrella. If you find the right button, I open right up.
Andrew.
Sex with me is like an umbrella. If you're not too careful, it'll poke your eye out.
Cam.
Sex with me is like an umbrella. Sure, it's a little bit utilitarian, but if you get a couple of sword fights going, that's when the fun begins.
Dr. Brainpee.
Sex with me is like an umbrella. You just can't ever get the damn thing closed.
All right, let's do one more. Let's do, oh gosh, there's so many good ones. How about blender? Sex with me is like a blender. Cam.
Sex with me is like a blender. You can put your hand in, but it's not a good idea.
Dr. Brainpee.
Sex with me is like a blender sold often on late night TV.
Chances Showers.
Sex with me is like a blender. Depending on what button you push, you're either going to have something good or a mess.
Lobb.
Sex with me is like a blender. If you hit liquefy, hold on to your hat.
Moonman.
Sex with me is like a blender. Look closely, you might find a pulse.
Officer Peggy.
Dear God. Sex with me is like a blender. It's loud and guaranteed to scare all of your dogs.
Meg.
Sex with me is like a blender. Get me going, and I'm too damn loud.
Sex with me is like a blender. Doesn't matter how long you go, eventually it ends up in a smoothie. Joe Lobb.
Sex with me is like a blender. It'll take care of all your damn dry noodles.
Zoe.
Sex with me is like a blender. You can fit anything in there if you try hard enough.
Leo.
Sex with me is like a blender, not something you want to hear in the morning.
Andrew.
I am so sorry, Mom and Dad. I know you're watching.
And this is Leo's final performance.
Mom and Dad,
You're
we were.
My parents are watching too, Leo, and I'm sorry as
Yeah.
well.
I was gonna say,
Not
so
sorry.
is my mom. So
Yeah, that's true.
My mother-in-law is watching.
So we're all in a lot of trouble on our birthdays. Got it, Andrew.
FBI, open up.
Sex with me is like a blender. If you use it too often, it starts getting a little crusty.
Meg.
Sex with me is like a blender. Someone always ends up trying to stick a banana in.
And that's sex with me. Nice job, Flops. Nice job. And thank you, audience, for suggestions. There are a couple we didn't get to do, and I'll just share. You were spared plunger, doorknob, spatula, toilet paper. I was tempted on feminine products, but it seemed too obvious, although I liked it. And pillows, television, tomatoes, toothbrushes, plunger twice, and kitchen sponge were all of the smorgasbord of ideas we had to choose from, and they were excellent ones. So for our next game, we need your suggestions for non-geographical locations for a scene to take place in. The game we're going to play is called Bing. It's a two-person scene, and it's going to be for the Moonman and Rigamarole. And how it works is you're going to give suggestions. They're going to use that to sort of frame their scene, and they'll just do the scene. But at some point in the scene, someone will say something, and I'll decide we need to raise the stakes a little bit. And onto the screen will pop Swine Girl. And Swine Girl will go, bing. And that means that whoever last spoke has to say something else. They have to amplify the last thing they said. They may get binged once. They may get binged twice. I may be sadistic and bing them multiple times. Who knows? It's a lot of fun. And let's get your suggestions. So, Riggy and Moonman, your scene takes... Oh, God, these are great. Your scene takes place at the top... Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, because Kelsey comes in for the win with back alley of a strip club. Your scene takes place in the back alley of a strip club whenever you're ready.
Excuse me. Sorry. I'm very lost.
All right, hold on. Let me finish.
Oh. Sorry, it's dark back here. I didn't see.
No
me
problem.
space.
I could do two things at once sometimes. Where were you headed?
I was headed to North Street Library.
What's a library? What's a street? Are you speaking English?
Yes, I was. Do you need me to repeat myself? I think I have the address. It's 474 North Street.
474 North Street.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What street are we on now? It's got to be. I think. I may have had a little too much to drink. I don't suppose you could. I have no idea who I am. I need your help. Can you get me home?
Did you come out of the club here?
There's a club here? Holy crap. I mean, this is all new to me. I think I know you.
You think you know me?
Mom, Mom,
No.
it's I have missed you so much.
Okay. Son. Do you happen to have your wallet on you, son? Son, do you happen to have any identification with you, son? Okay, son. Do you happen to know any of the girls inside, son?
I do. I got a tattoo of one right here.
Okay, you don't need to pull it all the way. Oh, that's impressive. Very anatomically correct as well. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's impressive. The bottom half of her is a fish. That's great.
Yeah, I mean, certain times of the month. I mean, especially when I've been out here, smells like a fish too.
Look,
And every once in a while, if you watch, it wiggles.
Oh, you can make him dance. That's real cute.
How I make my living.
You make money off of it. Good for you. Good. Do you think that maybe she might know the way to the library?
Let's ask. Do you know where the library is? All right, she says, head out the alley, take a left. You want to go up 3 blocks, you're going to see a Dunkin' Donuts.
Uh-huh.
You're going to take a right there. And then about 4 blocks down, it'll be on your right. About 4 doors down, you're going to want to take the manhole. Just pop the cover, go down.
Okay.
And you'll head in place. And you're going to want to, you're just going to want to keep walking off that pier till your hat floats.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I'm gonna go do that. And Kevin, same time next week, and your dad wants you home in time for dinner tonight. Okay.
All right, Mom. Thanks.
Okay. You be
And
good.
scene.
You be good.
All right, that's a club I hope never to find. All right, let's get all the flops back on the screen, and we're going to play a game for you. We don't need suggestions for this game because I have the suggestion. This is a pandemic game. We made up a lot of new games in the pandemic that would work in this.
I'm better than others.
I'm better than others.
That's
It's true. It's true. I think I feel like Dr. Brainpee's anticipating being a sore loser, and so
Make him go first.
No, he goes last.
Yeah, I think that's true. So I'm getting a timer for this game, and this one we need a minimum of 5 flops to play this game. It may be long if we do everybody, but if you're feeling really keen to play it, great. If you're feeling like, ooh, dodged a bullet, then that's okay too. The game we're going to play is called That Hulk They Call 15. This is a game that I think we made up on we need more.
Make the new
Andrew,
ones
I
do
think
it.
you need to play.
Andrew.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's
5.
5.
Okay. Yep. All right. So how this game works is I'm going to hold up a random object that they haven't seen, and I'm going to give them directions of what they need to do with that. And what it involves is naming 15 things on whatever clue I give them. So here's the object. Are you ready?
No.
No.
Okay. It's a simple rubber ball, right? Kind you played with when you were a child, perhaps. This simple rubber ball is going to be what we're going to use for that Hulk They Call 15. And what your mission is to name 15 things bouncier than this rubber ball. 15 things bouncier than this rubber ball. Imagination counts. Who wants to go first? The first flop's going to set the time, and then the other flops have to beat the time. Whoever has best time at end wins, but not this rubber ball. So, Seeing so many volunteers all at once, I'm going to say Officer Peggy.
I knew it. I knew it.
That's what everybody else was saying too.
I
will
almost
start.
volunteered. I was this close. This close.
See, we got that hive mind thing. I'll start on your first one.
All right. A bouncy castle, a rubber band, my butt, a wacky wavable inflatable tube man, a giant bouncy ball from a carnival. What else bounces? And a wet noodle.
Sure. I'll take it.
An egg encased in a gelatinous substance, a
Totally.
bowling ball. When tossed off the Sears Tower, we're gonna go with a bike being launched out of the air and a beach ball being bounced by some waves.
That's 10.
Oh God!
This is a tough topic. So I'm gonna stop it there. I'm gonna give everybody a mercy rule. Tonight's gonna be that Hulk they call 10 tonight.
Nice.
It's gonna be that Hulk they call 10. And so, Officer Peggy, your time is 55 seconds, and it is now up to somebody went away. Who went away?
Dr. Brainpee fell.
Oh,
He
what
fell?
a convenient time.
Oh. Well, when he comes back, he's going last.
And he's got to do 15.
He's got to do 15.
He's got to do 15. Thank you, chance of showers.
Maybe even 20.
Maybe, that's true. All right, so Andrew, you're next. And your time to beat is 55 seconds. I'll start on your first one.
A person on a trampoline, a golf ball, a Weeble, a brand new sneaker, a grape, a undercooked edamame, a super ball, my grandma's meatball, my friend's matzo ball, and a poodle.
Under the right conditions, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yep. I don't want to ever have Passover with your friend if that matzo ball bounces. Okay, so actually Andrew has set a new mark here. And the mark is 29 seconds.
At the cost of his grandmother and his friend.
Yeah, he threw his friend and his grandma off.
Grandma won't know.
Under the bus. Yep. If they're watching now, they're not any longer. Yep, it's true. So, chance of showers. I think you're up next.
Oh, great.
Yay, I know. It's your favorite. I know. Yeah, you got this.
Okay, I like your optimism.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Okay. Bouncier than that ball. My spirit on my day off.
Yeah.
Unicorn tears. Oh my God, this is so much harder than you always think. Those little tiny balls that you get out of the vending machine that go sky high. My cat when it's scared. Oh my God. Oh, those rap singers' girlfriends' butts. My butt when I'm dancing. Little kid splashing around in waves. How many am I at?
You need two, but we've passed the time. So
Yeah,
if you wanna...
I hate this game.
Why did you stay on camera then?
I would just like to point out that Dr. Brainpee came back, saw we were still playing, and then noped out again.
Yeah, it's okay. He's gonna come back. He's gonna come back on at some point, right? And I don't care what game we're playing. I'm stopping it, and we're gonna do this. That's how I roll. All right, Joe Lobb. The 29 seconds is still the time to beat.
Okay.
You can do it.
You said puede.
A basketball, human mammary glands, the stock market, prices in your local supermarket, a broccoli floret, a metal tool if it hits something harder than itself. Johnny Depp's career.
Sorry, Joe Lobb.
Yeah, no.
Nope. So Dr. Brainpee hasn't rejoined us, so we're definitely doing this when he does. Don't tell him. But our champion tonight, a new flop, Andrew, come on screen, you win that Hope They Call 15.
Wow. I hate that game.
It sucks.
It's torture.
Stupid COVID.
Yeah.
But here's the thing for the audience, it's great. They love watching us squirm. Okay, so we are at the last game of the first set, and this is a fun one. This game is called Cult Leader, and, well, did we lose him?
You can still hear me, I believe. My apologies.
Yes, okay, we can. Good. So this is going to be a game for Rigamarole as our host.
Oh.
And we're going to have two folks who are cult leaders, and they're going to try and draw us into their cult. And they'll give their spiel. And the cult leaders will be Chance of Showers and Camel Treasure. And everybody else, all the other flops, will be callers with questions. So I hand it over to Rigamarole.
Okay. This game is a little bit different. People in the chat, before we start the game is when we get the prompts. So, everyone in the chat, we're going to play a little word association game. I'm going to say something, you're going to write something in the chat. First thing that comes to mind, second thing that comes to mind, third things that come to mind. Just write them in the chat. So the first thing we're going to think about, you and me in the chat, so we're going to think about the word apocalypse. Write it in the chat. And after you're done with that one, I want you to think about the word surveillance, and then put what word comes to mind in the chat. First, second, third. And then finally, hot air balloon. Go ahead and first, second, third thought that comes into your head when we're doing hot air balloon. Now I'll explain the game. The two flops in front of you are going to be picking from your random lists of words. And they are going to pick 3 things from that list of words, and they're going to create a cult, a society, a family, a belief system around those 3 words. And then they're going to try to sell it to you. Now, it's up to you to decide how well they've sold it to you, because you are going to vote on which one is best at the end. There'll be a Q&A session in the middle. I'll look in the chat, and other people in the flops will also ask questions as well. All right, you two, have I bought you enough time to be able to look through the chat? Or do you need... No. Are there words coming in? I don't have it up right now.
No,
Not yet.
my chat is not pulling words.
I'm getting stuff for sure here. I've got horses, demons, bright light, helium, fried chicken, bubble, home, or orphans. Oh my gosh. Orphans. Oh, there's lots of words coming in on my end. Do you not see any of these?
I got him.
You got them?
Yeah.
And we're choosing 3?
Yeah, choose 3. And I'll have you shoot them off before we start, just so the audience knows which 3 that you're trying to embrace here. How many you got so far? Chance of Showers?
2.
2. Okay, I'll give you one more. I need words associated with the color yellow, please. Just the color yellow. If you don't know what yellow is, there's a lot of it right around here. You can pick your favorite color too if you want to. Colors associated with your favorite color. That's another one that's really good. And I will do this with my hands until these two pick some words. I give you 15 more seconds. Oh, they're coming in fast and hot now.
Okay.
You good? Camel Treasure, how you feeling?
Great. Wonderful. Lovely.
Chance of Showers, if you've got your 3 words, why don't you list them off for me? What you got?
I got orphans, helium, and eggs.
Eggs. Camel Treasure.
Well, I had helium, so I'm going to scratch that one off my list. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Look at the
Keep
list.
them coming, people. Keep them coming. How about words associated with dark? With just dark. If you don't know what dark is, it's what's going on behind this curtain. No light.
Oh, good lord.
No, not that kind of. It's not spooky. Not that. It's just okay.
What did you think I was thinking? What?
you said, oh Lord, like I was hiding like a murder box back here.
Praying. I don't know.
How you doing, Camel Treasure? 15 seconds up. Pick a word. I'll pick one for you.
Pick it.
All right, I've got strip club, I've got cats, and give me one.
You are going to get haunt. Strip club, cat, haunt. Maybe we'll do that from now on. I'm gonna pick your words.
That's
not a bad idea.
There you go.
Well, we're supposed to be everyone shouting now. Anyways, so we'll start we'll start now. Thank you everyone for joining us today at the 25th annual Family Association Festival. I am so happy to be your host, Rigamarole. Now, I have two lovely families that are going to vie for your attention this evening, and you get to pick who you're going to spend eternity with. So up first, she hails from Green Hill, Alabama, a lovely young lady who is going to be able to sell you on her family. Please come on up here and introduce yourself to everybody.
Hey, y'all. My name is Florence, and I want to just tell you, I am so glad that you've all come. I know that each and every one of you are going to just follow me home tonight and meet the rest of my family. And we will all just be pleased as punch to have you.
Terrific, Florence. It's so lovely to have you here. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving us a quick summary of what your family belief is and how people will enjoy their time with you.
Sure. So we believe in collecting orphans of all kinds, sizes, shapes, varieties. And what we like to do is train those orphans to tend to the chickens that we have. We have a huge production of egg-laying hens, and we supply supermarkets and chain stores with eggs. And we do this in a very, very special way using a helium process. But for the most part, the orphans are an integral part. And basically, if you become a member of this family, you become an orphan in a way, and it's a good thing, but it's in the best possible way.
Okay. Thank you very much, Florence. Our next family leader, who will be joining us momentarily, probably on this side over here, is an elderly fella who's straight out of Canada. And this fella is here to sell you on his family. Why don't you come up on stage, introduce yourself to us.
Hey there, my name is Cleater, and I and my little friend Doris here, we have a house that some people like to call haunted, but I don't think it is. No, but little kitty here who is just aching to get back to the house. She is our top performer at our haunted strip club for cats. So you will be joining us, and what you will be doing is you'll be helping me train the cats in the art of the stripping. See, she loves it.
Absolutely terrific. Thank you very much. It was, so now we're gonna open the floor to questions. Thank you both so much. You down in the chat, please enter questions you want to ask to either one of these lovely people who are gonna be able to answer those questions before we get to the chat ones, because they'll be rolling in as we go. Why don't we head over to our studio audience, who will ask the first question. Yes, come on and ask your question.
Yes, this is for the cat man. Do we get our own cats if we join your family? I'm pretty fond of cats.
You absolutely do. We have our own barn in the back that is full of feral cats. So what we like to do is, see, you don't actually get to choose the cat. The cat will choose you.
Oh.
So we'll lock you in the barn for 48 hours, and whichever, hush, I know it's almost time for you to get on stage, but just calm down, you'll be fine. The cat will choose you for 48 hours, and then you'll come out and you'll have a name and you'll have a history, and then we start you right off with pole dancing #1. Or, right?
That sounds amazing. Thank you.
Now, in the interest of fair time, Florence, might I ask, if someone joins your cult, family, someone joins your family, do they get a chicken or an orphan?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. Well, you are the orphan and we just take care of you. You become the orphan. So this is ideal for people who just generally cannot stand their own families, which, you know, I hate to say it, but you'd be surprised the number of people. In any case, yeah, absolutely. We have so many chickens. We find our orphans tend to bond with our chickens, and you know, the helium, I think, actually helps with the bonding process a little bit, you know, plugging the helium into that chicken to get the faster egg production, you know. Well, you don't know yet, but you'll understand when you follow me home.
Okay, I realize I am standing just a touch too close to you. I'm going to step over here and hopefully return to normal.
Is it
I believe we have a question. Yes, Andrew, go ahead. Ask your question.
Yes, I have a question for Cleater with regards to the stripping cats. Is there an expectation of full frontal, or will they be wearing pasties?
They do have pasties. Unfortunately, there are laws in Canada about showing bare pussy. So we will have them covered, unfortunately, because we do sell alcohol, but it's okay. They still make plenty of money.
Sounds good to me.
And again, in interest of fair time, Florence, is there any sort of dress code for your orphans and or chickens?
You know, no. I mean, if people are so attracted to being nude, you can tend to the chickens nude. I don't understand what the fascination is with nudeness and pussy. I mean, chickens, you can really, really get wild with some chickens and helium. I mean, the hot jinks never end in the family home. I mean, I just don't understand. You all are gonna love it here, like in my home with my family. Who doesn't want to be called himself an orphan? I don't understand.
Okay, well, thank you very much. I'm not sure how I could be any more uncomfortable right now. Joe Lobb, please ask your question.
Yeah, thank you. This is a question for both of you. Clearly, you mentioned the legal problems that you've been having, and I will want to know about what happens to yourself as a new inductee. Do you gain any rights? Do you lose any rights? And Mr. Cleater, this is a personal note. You look the spitting image of a guy I used to know. I can't think of his name. It was Breck Felder or something like that. Anyway, you could be twins. You really could.
Oh, well, thank you. As far as what rights you would gain or lose, well, I mean, the very first thing is it's not so much a right, it's more of an obligation. One of the things that we need is we at the Haunted Strip Club for Cats need well-groomed pussy. So what you're going to need to do is, as you can see, I've been sitting here grooming mine for the stage. So part of that 48 hours will be the grooming process, where you will start by licking the cat that has chosen you, and she will, her or he, we don't discriminate, will lick you. It's really I can't think of what's the word I'm looking for. What is it? It's lovely. What it is. It's lovely.
Okay, thank you very much. I believe we have one from the chat here that I'm going to read off for you, and I will do my best to convey in the fashion that they ask. Fair lady, how do you cook your chitlins? I'm not going to clarify either.
I'm going to assume they're talking to me.
They aren't? Yes, I believe so.
The chitlins go with the grits. and you boil them, and you add a little chicken fat. We use every piece of the chicken. And you know, the orphans said they eat a lot of chitlin and grits, because it's cheap and it's just delicious. So, you know, we eat it breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay.
So
I do apologize. As
with
you
eggs.
can see, the DJ called Pussy Galore to the stage, so she had to run off.
Okay. Well, that's completely understandable. We only really needed you. I think now we're going to move on to the selection period. I want you in the chat, please, to vote for either of these absolutely insane individuals who you want to spend the rest of eternity with. Would it be Florence, basically the slave owner, or you know, I don't remember the Canadian guy's name, but the Canadian guy who's the cat pervert.
Cleater. It's
Cleater the cat pervert.
You can call me Cleet.
It is a family. It is a family.
It is. We are a family.
We are a family.
So
we are a
please-
family that start by licking pussy.
I please put it in the chat before they keep talking more. We have to end this.
No, I'm sorry, sir. Good wholesome farm work is the way to go. Okay, good wholesome farm work. Keep your pussy out of it.
You don't know work until you've seen Pussy Galore up on that pole.
Florence the
Sir, your
prude.
exploitation of animals is just ridiculous.
She loves it.
Cleater
Look
the
at her.
perv. And studio audience, if you wouldn't mind, let's hear a round of applause for Cleater the pervert.
Woo!
Okay, and now one for Florence and Grits. That one, it got muffled, but there was one.
I guess it's
I
back
think
to the
they've been
airport and
abducted.
kidnapping people if no one's going to
Yeah.
volunteer.
All right, so I've got 1 and 1 from there, and let me take a look at I got Cleater, Florence, Cleater, Florence, Cleater, Florence, Cleater, Florence. I forgot. Okay, Cleater. Okay, I ran out of fingers. All right, it looks like narrowly the cat pervert. I mean, Cleater, the leader of the Cat Strip Club family, is the winner.
New
of this
members.
year's.
Woo! New members. You will not regret it.
You may collect your people and bring them on to eternity. Thank you all for joining us.
You people are going to be sore from rubbing all that pussy. I'm telling you.
And scene. On that note, all right, that brings us to the time of the show we call halftime. We are going to take a brief 5-minute break. Well, actually, an exactly 5-minute break, brief or not. And that gives us a chance just to get some beverages, biology, do bio breaks. Gives you that chance too. We recommend a good drink. The drunker you are, the funnier we are. And we'll be back with another set of fun games. So to get you thinking about our next set, I want you to populate the chat with different occupations. And if you haven't had a chance yet to donate to our charity, One World Market, the link is also in the chat. Any amount is appreciated, and we'll see you in 5. Okay, welcome back for the second set. Thanks for everybody who's out there watching us, and let's bring everybody back on stage here. Hope you had a good break, and we are ready to do another set for you. And so I asked you before the break to give us occupations, and I see a robust amount of them. And so we're going to use these in a game we call World's Worst. I'm going to pick one, and we are going to tell you sort of what the world's worst person at that occupation would look like, right? And so, gosh, there are so many to go with. Let me see here.
O.J. Simpson PR team. Very specific
like
Kim
it.
Kardashian's personal chef.
Oh man.
No, I like this. They're digging
rich.
deep, right? They're digging deep. Okay, so let's go with one from Mrs. Gumby, World's Worst Soccer Mom. World's Worst Soccer Mom. All right, I'll start it. Yo, Daphne! Daphne! You suck! You suck! I'm ashamed that you're my daughter! Chance of showers.
Tristan, you're gonna have to drive the car home because mommy and her friends were watching your game for a long time.
Go Lobb.
Referee, referee, referee. What are all those other girls doing on the field? Get them off.
Peggy.
Woo! Oh, wait. My kids play basketball. Different seasons.
Okay, Andrew.
Can I get a turn down there?
Officer Peggy.
A substitution. I want to sub in. Come on, you're doing bad out there. Let me at him. I could take on any of these girls.
Camel Treasure.
Well, actually, the Europeans and the rest of the world call it football.
All right, let's do another. Oh, Zoe, let's see. And then
Yeah,
Moon.
only 3 of these are mine right now, but in a couple years, I'm gonna have a whole team.
Moon.
Oh, what time am I supposed to pick up Tommy? Oh, that was yesterday.
Go Lobb.
Honey, you played so well today. I think we're going to cut off both your arms this evening.
Oh.
Dark. Andrew.
Oh, Daphne, you've got a little stain on your panties there.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
All right, let's get another one. World's Worst. I'm going with Evan. Evan gave us one, and I'm going to honor it. Thank you, Evan. World's Worst. O.J. Simpson, PR team member. And we are going to go that specific. It's a little bit retro, right? It takes us back to the 90s. Chance of showers.
All right, so this is what you need to do. We're going to court tomorrow. We're going to give you a glove. You're just going to stretch out your hand as much as you can and just, try to put the glove on. It'll work. It's going to work.
Okay, Dr. Brainpee.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and sorry, I'm a little bad. Let's talk about hands for a little bit here, guys. Just some hands, okay? That's what we want to start with.
Okay. I feel like there was the visual that went with that we didn't see.
There was the internet disturbance.
I can't see you guys. My computer's still being weird.
Riggy.
The secret is, no matter how much you try, you can't get rid of all the pulp.
Camel Treasure.
Your Honor, there's no way O.J. Simpson was in that video you just watched because he never played for the Broncos.
Meg.
I feel like there's an opportunity here. Like Isotona's looking for a new spokesman. You have this connection with gloves. Go with me.
Zoe.
All right, listen, OJ, we're gonna spiffy up your image. Think cleaning products are gonna be good for you. So, you know what? You're gonna be the new face of bleach. So, the new line of bleach is coming out, and it's gonna have your face on it. It's gonna be good.
Nice. Dr. Brainpee.
All right, OJ, this is what we. All right, I got 3 words for you. Okay, we got this in the bag. The Shaggy defense.
Chance of showers.
All right, so tonight I want you to get your Bronco washed. It's a white vehicle, so make it spotless because all eyes are going to be on you for a long time. And just, go slow, take your time, think about things, but, definitely get the car washed.
Riggy.
I've got it, Juice. You, Michael Vick, Naked Gun 4.
All right, let's get another one. How about world's worst world's worst plumber? This one's from Aunt Zesty. Yeah, Meg.
So you see, I can't make it work. So I have a solution. Just shit in a plastic bag and throw it in the dumpster.
Officer Peggy.
Well, you see, I came around here to snake your drain. I ain't talking about them pipes.
I was thinking it. Andrew.
That's quite a log down there in that toilet. Can I get your little girl's skinny hand to get it out?
Got him in.
The Lobb.
Let's see, is it lefty loosey, righty tighty, or righty tighty? Oh, I've got a 50% chance.
Leo.
All right, let's just start going in here.
Zoe. Zoe.
All right, I think that drain's all cleared out. Do you have any rings I can test it with?
Chance of showers.
It's a me, Mario.
Moonman.
No problem that can't be fixed with duct tape, arc welding, or high explosives. And let me tell you, you're going to want to stand back.
Dad? The hell'd you get down there? Camel Treasure.
Did I ever tell you the one about how sex with me is like a plunger?
Leo.
Oh, let's get taping.
Meg.
So to change out this drain, it's going to be about $2,000. Oh, you know something about plumbing? It'll be $25.
Chance of showers.
Hi, I'm your plumber, Jessica, and I first became interested in plumbing as a child when I was stuck in a well. Want to hear all about it?
Zoe.
All right, you're gonna want to stand over there. That way you can get the best view of my butt crack while I do this.
Riggy.
Okay, all right. Oh, yeah, no, these are my good clothes. Don't want to get them dirty. No, you can leave the door open.
Andrew.
Now, you could save all that corn when you're done.
Oh, no.
Cam.
Corn man.
All right, so what we got to do is we got to snake out this toilet. Bring in the boa. Oh, did you have a dog?
All right, Meg and Leo to bring us home.
Oh, I feel really bad. I thought you had a septic tank, but I just routed this right directly into your backyard. So that's going to be ugly.
My bad. Leo.
Plunger for the toilet? No, WD-40.
All right, and that is World's Worst. Which brings us to another old play game. This game is called Last Flop Standing. And Last Flop Standing is a game where we're going to debate a topic. And the topic needs to come from you, our audience. And so please give us suggestions for things you'd like to hear us debate, and it can be silly. How it will start, one flop will start talking about the subject, and at any point another flop can kind of raise their hand. I'll acknowledge them, and they will briefly, I want to emphasize that flops, briefly tell me why they disagree. I will rule on whether I think they're right or not. If I rule in their favor, they get to take over. If I rule against them, they sit down. At the end of 4 minutes, the last flop standing wins. Okay? So while your suggestions are coming in, I am going to get the timer
briefly.
Yeah,
Yeah, apparently not,
The
right?
game's over.
that was it. That was
I
all.
hope you enjoyed that, folks.
Okay, here we go. I've got the timer. Let's see what the suggestions are. That's a good one.
I love how much he enjoys the suggestions.
I do.
Please share.
Our audience
Very
is smart.
sweet.
Well, let's see. I'm going to go with this one. And the question is it true who smelt it dealt it?
Ooh.
Is it true who smelt it dealt it? And Leo's going to start us off. Okay, Leo.
No, it is not. It is, in fact, whoever made the rhyme committed the crime.
Whoever made the rhyme did the crime. You got to keep going.
So it is well-known fact that if you fart and you say smelt it dealt it, that's just giving yourself away. You just told everybody that it was you by saying that, because you're trying to point it in a different direction. You're trying to get everyone to believe that it was somebody else, trying to get it was somebody else that farted, but it was you. Everyone knows that. And it was
Officer Peggy.
And that's not how the rhyming works. It's actually it's more biological about smells.
That's true.
So we all know that we don't really smell our own stink, right? It doesn't matter how foul the fart is. Like if I fart and my girlfriend is next to me, she's gonna smell it before I do. And if she says something, I know it wasn't my fart. She knows it was my fart.
It's not all about farts, because we're on Zoom and I can still tell when Cam drops one.
Yeah, that is true.
If you guys go back, rewind the show, take a little rewatch there. Every time Cam farts, he's got a little tell. It's not so subtle. Cam, why don't you give us a little taste? Can you do it? Or do you need me to do it?
No, you do it.
Okay, it's something along the lines of...
These are the Easter eggs of the show.
Andrew.
No. It's always the one playing it quiet, not showing any sign of anything, that are filling up the room with stink.
Yeah, that's true. Mostly. It's true.
It's true, because people don't eat healthy foods and it backs up on them, and it's usually the nicest one in the room that is just stinking the place up. And
Chance of showers.
I do want to say I eat a healthy diet, and a healthy diet can lead, when your body is working the way it should and your guts are moving the way they should, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, all of those things can lead to sauerkraut, can lead to some very, very deny-worthy gaseous events.
Well, having been in the presence of Chance of showers, I can attest that that's true. Go ahead.
Yeah, sometimes. And back to Officer Peggy, you do smell your own. I mean, and sometimes I'm in the car and I'm just gassing myself to the point of maybe I should pull over.
Yeah, Cam.
Look, it's simply this. The person that denies it has supplied it.
No, that's been debunked. No. Chance of showers, you're still up.
Okay, so I mean, sometimes it's like a corpse, sometimes it's like beef. I mean, the smell is just outrageous, and I do smell it. So
Meg.
Healthy food.
I totally understand the track that you're on, Chance Showers, and I hear it that sometimes the things that our bodies create are so foul that we do smell them. But I think that the rhyme we're actually all searching for here is whoever felt it, dealt it. Do you know what I mean? You're feeling it.
That's a new age lens. I like it. Go with that.
The stink is not just something that you smell. It's something you feel. It lifts you off the chair a little bit. Whoever felt it, dealt it.
That's not even the right rhyme. It's like you were bound to the sound.
Oh, yes, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, so there's a lot of rhymes to this. This goes into a lot of levels. You were bound to the sound. No need to think that was your stink.
Yeah, Dr. Brainpee
I heard
wants
the
to weigh in.
shrieks from your cheeks. It goes on.
Well, look, we have a lot of rhymes coming out here, all right. But folks at home, if you take one thing away from the show, it's the Shaggy defense.
No, that's not true. Leo, go.
Yeah, so
Wasn't me.
there is not a lot of truth in this world. The same goes for who farts. So it's all whoever can make the best defense, whoever can make the best attack, whoever can blame the other person the most, they may as well have farted.
I saw Riggy's hand.
Oh, I was just trying to say, back when Leo was rhyming, he's trying to spit off a new rap album, and this is just advertisement.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I am sick and tired of these youngins coming on up, trying to drop their hot new rap album on me in the middle of a serious debate. I can't go 3 steps in Ithaca without bumping into
Chance of Showers.
You know, I'm not sure what Ricky has against rap. I think rap is a really, really great genre of music.
That's true. And Chance of Showers wins. Victory at the end of the line. Woo!
Leo's rhymes though on point.
Oh my God,
so good.
Leo, you were on fire. You were on fire.
Did you say if it squeaks, it came from your cheeks? Did I hear that?
Okay, so it's like, here's how it goes. Smelt it, dealt it. Those who denied it, supplied it. Made the rhyme, committed the crime. You were back. No need to think that was your stink. And if things get really serious, you say, I heard the shrieks from your cheeks.
So Leo, I feel like you spent a lot of time studying this.
This is true, yeah.
Well,
is this what they're teaching you kids in school these days?
Hard world out there, John.
Leo's been to middle school way more recently than the rest of us.
Yep,
he did miss one that's very important advice.
Yeah, Cam, go ahead.
And that is, if you sneak it, you may streak it. So be careful with how you do it, okay?
That's
That is some good fatherly advice.
Yeah, learn from that, Leo. He's speaking. The man speaks from experience. All right, it's time. It's time for our next game. Our next game is called Different Realities, and this is a game for Joe Lobb and Chance of Showers. And this is just a simple 2-person scene, but what's different about this game is each of them is working in a different reality, a different time period, if you will, and they don't know what the other person's in, right? So they have to kind of make the scene work together. And what I'm going to do is over the chat, I'm going to send to them very specifically what their time period is. And so Joe Lobb, I'm going to send you yours.
Okay.
There you go. And Chance of Showers can't see it. And here comes Chance of Showers. Okay. You both see your thing?
I beg your pardon.
I can't see my thing.
In the chat, really?
Yeah, I see your message, but it's not like moving up.
I can't see my thing.
All right. I'll do it again.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Yeah.
Joe Lobb, do you have yours?
I can't tell you what it's like, but I know it's mine.
Okay. All right. So let's see that scene.
Hey, sister.
Hey. How are you today?
Not bad with shaking.
Okay, not much. I had a couple of protein tablets for breakfast and looking forward to a couple of more for lunch. Glad. Huh?
Nasty.
No, it's perfect. Perfect amount, perfect calories, perfect, size. Don't have to worry about cooking. That's such a antiquated
The taste
thing.
and the texture, it's like chewing, I don't know.
Oh, you don't chew them,
You're
sweetheart.
Rolling Stone or something.
You swallow them with the iodized, water.
Chemicals. You're eating chemicals too? Man, I'm worried about you.
Yeah, no worries. It's just, it's formulated for each person, and the only thing you have to worry about is it maybe floating away if you don't actually scoop it out of the.
Ooh, I always enjoy a good float.
Oh, are you on the moon? Because we were going to visit there next week. I've heard that they have like fabulous spas there, and I've heard the gravity is just like makes you feel like nothing.
Whoa. I don't know. That'd be a bad trip, man.
No, you can't possibly trip. How are you going to trip? There's like zero gravity.
Well, it's not zero. I mean, because otherwise all the moon people would blow it off into space, and maybe a bunch of them have landed here, but I don't know about the other planets.
Well, the moon people, I mean, they're used to it. They work there. I mean, the whole thing is a resort. So
Bummer. Unless it's
bummer.
like
No, it's fabulous.
harvesting moongrass, maybe. What do they do?
They haven't figured out the grass thing yet, but there's movies and there's spas and you can do moon rocks and
Moon rocks.
there's facials. There's all kinds of really cool.
Back up a second. I really want to know more about these moon rocks because that guy's made 1,000,000 times $1 million, but he's got to get them from somewhere, right? So, is there a chance of getting some like under the table? I wouldn't need many to set me up for life.
No, I think you're thinking of something else. These moon rocks are, they use them like hot stone, like in the past of, do you remember like way back in the 19 and 2000s where you would go get a massage and they were hot stone massage? Well, these are like moon rock massage. It's like out of this world, literally. You can't even compare. We went to Jupiter last year for a 2-week stay and their spas were not the same whatsoever. But the moon, oh my God, you can get amazing spa treatments there.
Do these rocks change color when you heat them?
I don't know because I'm usually face down, my eyes are closed and they're just kind of, rubbing them around your skin or your suit, depending on what room you're in. So.
Of course, by the time I get that business plan at operation, inflation would probably catch up with me and I'd end up paying people to buy my moon rocks. That's not what I want to do.
Well, what moon rocks are you referring to?
Well, the kind you hold it and you read what the instructions are because they come with instructions. And, there are ways to treat and not treat a moon rock. And you can put it on a little platform of sand, so it's like in the middle of a Zen garden. And there are some moon rocks, and I really would love to get my hands on these. If you make a ring out of it, put it on your finger, and if you're not sure what mood you're in, you're probably buzzed, but if you're not sure what mood you're in, you can look, and the color will tell you. This is scientifically proven.
That's a mood. I remember this from my childhood. I don't know if you know this about me, but I was cryogenically preserved. And I remember I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I remember it was a mood rock, not a moon rock. I'm talking about the moon, like the plant.
They happened at almost exactly the same time. They had to be connected.
You think?
Well, close enough. I mean, anyway, I guess I'm never going to get rich poaching moon rocks. May I say that for being cryogenically preserved, you look remarkably fresh.
It pays to be rich. I mean, rich people have it made. I was able to cryogenically preserve myself. I'm 200 years old tomorrow. And I feel great.
Happy birthday.
Well, thank you.
All right. So, Joe Lobb, what do you think was going on with Chance of Showers?
Well, she's from the future, and she is in a spaceship in orbit around whatever. Staying within the solar system. We haven't gone out to Alpha Centauri yet.
Yep, it was the future. That's right. Chance of Showers, what do you think was going on with Joe Lobb?
I think he was from, I want to say the 60s, like he was
You're warm.
I don't know, he was testing out LSD or just really high.
You are very, very close. It wasn't the 60s. If he had told you to have a nice day and given you a yellow smiley face sticker.
Well, yeah, he was dropping acid.
Yeah, no? He was from the 70s.
Oh.
But he kind of was in the early part of the 70s. But he mentioned inflation. That was a nice little Easter egg in there. Although it probably felt like now. But
yeah.
All right, good job. Let's see, what game do we have next? We have I can't see the list. Okay, yeah. We're gonna play a game called Press Conference. And so let's get all the flops on the screen. So how this game works is the Moonman has done something amazing. And he's going to hold a press conference, and we're going to ask him about this amazing accomplishment that he has done. There's only one thing. He doesn't start the game knowing what that thing is. So we'll be reporters from different venues and publications, and we'll give him clues till he can figure out just what it was he did. So Moonman, I need you to turn off your sound for a minute.
All right, here goes my sound now. And it is gone.
Are you sure?
Now let's say things about him to see if he's...
Now let's say things about the Moonman.
I love you, Moonman!
We think you're so great.
Okay, so...
He looks like he can hear us. Look at that smile.
Yeah,
No,
he knows
he
we're saying
can't.
good things about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he just farted.
Oh,
No, that was me.
That's his tell.
So here's what he did. He is the first human to give birth to a litter of kittens.
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
Okay?
I think Cam impregnated him with them kittens.
Well, I think that could be true. He joined the wrong cult. He could have been eating
At
chicken.
the haunted cat strip club.
See?
That's
Right.
how
Where
it
the magic
happened.
happens.
Okay, so that's what
Could've
he
been
did.
eating chicken.
And so he's going to come on, and just when you have a question, raise your hand, tell him who you are and where you're from. All right.
All right. I can hear you again. Thank you. Thanks for having me. Are there any questions? Yeah. You, sir.
Yeah. I'm Harry Whiskers from Cat Fancy Magazine. How on God's earth did you do it, sir?
Well, I mean, it took a bit of planning and some hard work, but through perseverance, I made it through.
Interesting.
Yes, the one over by the decorative plant.
Hi, yes. Tiara from Economics Today. We're just all wondering how on earth you're going to, with inflation and the price of everything literally rising, how are you going to afford all of that litter?
Well, I don't want to give away trade secrets. I mean, I can't just give away all my secrets, but
One secret?
I mean, I do have a plan. That's we'll say that for now.
Okay.
The sir drumming with both hands sort of before raising one.
Hello, this is Arnold with Man's Mammary Monthly. Which of the 6 was the easiest and which one was the hardest?
Ooh. I mean, I really haven't tried ranking them 1 through 6. I mean, the first one's always going to be harder. By the 6th, you kind of get a routine and you got it figured out. We'll say the one on the lounge chair.
Yeah, my name's Tina from Perfection Magazine, and I'm wondering how you're going to get your figure back after doing that.
Well, I mean, I'm not worried about my figure. Just the sheer accomplishment alone. I mean, why would I want to hide what I've accomplished? The one with the black background.
Hi, Fur Tea Man. I'm wondering what this means. I'm sorry, from PETA. I'm interested in what this means for animal rights and where you stand on animal rights yourself now after accomplishing this.
Well, I figure animal and human rights should be one and the same. There should be no difference. I mean, especially when you blur the lines and finally get them closer. The White Room. Or nope, yeah, the White Room there.
Hi, I'm actually a physician at the and I work at the Lancet publication, and we would love to write a case report about you. Actually, would you mind providing some blood samples to us?
I would be happy to provide some blood samples later. Right now, the kittens are still nursing.
Gotcha.
I mean, after having given birth to cats.
Just one more question. One more question.
I was going to go for the red curtain.
One more question.
Hi, my name is Cleater. I was wondering if you had any plans.
But once they're old enough, they're gonna need a job.
No one ever plans to see their cat hit the pole. You know what I mean?
That's true. It's true. And yet we have the phrase polecat, right? So
and pop that cat.
And now we know what it means. All right, scene. That is press conference. Moonman, nice job figuring that out.
That's probably the shortest one I've ever done.
Yeah.
This game can go on forever. Nice job, and great questions. All right, we're going to let's see. I'm looking at our time. I know you'll all be disappointed to know I'm going to pass over old job, new job.
No.
And we're going to go straight to Slo Mo Commentary. So, for you sporting fans out here, this is sort of a competition event, and we're going to have a host for this event. The host is going to be our broadcast host, and that is going to be the Moonman. Okay. And we're going to have an event expert, which is Officer Peggy, and our competitors will be Camel Treasure, Rigamarole, and Chance of Showers. But what we need from you, our audience, is a ridiculous thing that would make an Olympic event. What's the most ridiculous Olympic event you can think of? And put that in the chat. Oh, looks like Mom's calling. How shocking. But I'm not near the phone. Yep. So anyway, what are the most ridiculous things you could think of for Olympic events? Let's see that in the chat. And,
You're disappointing your mother there, John.
I think your mother's got a suggestion.
I know.
For you.
She just traveled to Florida to see my uncle, and I'm not taking a call.
There goes my rhomboid.
I'm in Florida, son.
Yeah, really.
I've landed, and boy, are my arms tired.
Okay. Seem to be very Igaboozy likes flinging things, I see. Okay, that is a good one, but Officer Peggy, since you are in the competition, I can't take your suggestions. Oh, but I see a flop is in the audience. Yes, I do. I see that. I see we have a flop in the audience, and that is exciting. So, in honor of Lauren, we are going to go with, it is the loudest fart contest.
Loudest fart.
Loudest fart contest. We have 3 competitors for this, And our host is, again, the Moonman, and our expert in this game, a former champion, will be Officer Peggy. Let's see it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rich Tickle. And tonight you're going to watch Jimmy Pennynickel, Beth Break-and-Win Johnson, and Rabbit Morgan in the world loudest fart competition. With me tonight is Douglas Furr, former champion. Douglas, glad to have you.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to see the young talent that's coming. I mean, we have some young talent. We have some, we have our underdog, obviously. And I'm excited to see what they bring to the table. And really, since I've competed, they've really had to crack down on some limitations, right? Like what you can eat beforehand. Everyone has to be at the same sort of level. So I'm just thrilled to be here, man.
Now you've trained a number of years and have actually been training the next generation. What do you think of these folks, especially Rabbit Morgan? It's kind of got an unusual training or competition style.
Yeah, I think they're definitely going for the herbaceous nature and really, a lot of what happens with farts. I'm sorry, I'm going to give a brief demonstration. It all comes from the leg, right? It all comes from the ways in which you have your legs postured in order to get optimal sound, right? And so I think getting those leg muscles up by hopping around and mimicking rabbits is just out of the box thinking, out of the box thinking.
And of course, Beth Break-and-Win Johnson, household name. Don't even need to bring her up. I mean, she's a
prodigy.
She's a fan favorite.
Yes. Kind of our dark horse, really. Just in the last year or so, people started complaining in our own town that they could smell her farts from 7 houses down, and that it actually created a rumble to the point where they thought it was an earthquake. So I am excited to hear and really embrace, what she brings today as sort of that our road horse, our underdog, if you will.
And she's got a lot of competition today with Jimmy Pennynickel. He's going to be dropping a dime on somebody today.
Oh, he was a natural talent. They said that he came out farting, and honestly, I haven't heard anything better except for him. He's the reigning champ. He's been around since I was around the block, and I out-tooted him, if you will, but he really took that loss to heart and perfected his game, and so he's really the one to beat tonight.
All right, and I hear the fans have started. The windows are opening.
Woo!
Ooh, hold on. I must get my mask ready.
Okay. and there it is. They have begun. Oh,
we see the warm up. We see the she had blast off. I don't know what happened. It must have been pressure.
You got a prolapse on that one if she's not careful.
Jimmy's really getting the pressure going. You can see it going into his cheeks. This is going to be a big one.
Oh,
and Rabbit
going to explode.
Yeah, Rabbit. What's happening with Rabbit? This is an unauthorized food consumption. This is not allowed. Beans are not allowed. Jimmy is turning red. We have blast off. We have blast off. I don't know.
And some is spattered on Beth.
Oh no. Rabbit is not having it. Rabbit that's not the right thing. Jimmy's down. Jimmy's down and somehow infected Rabbit. Oh, Beth is somehow is still standing here. Jimmy's back.
I'm not sure what Rabbit Morgan's doing.
Robin Morgan was propelled it out the wrong end.
Oh,
out the wrong end. He's disqualified. Disqualified because it's coming out
I
the
can't
wrong
hear
end.
you over Beth.
Oh.
Beth is drowning you out. Douglas, I can't hear anything. Oh.
I feel like I'm on a roller coaster. There's some real reaction time. I think Beth is our champion.
Beth is our champion.
Oh, Beth, you're the first female to win this competition, and you may be the last one to survive this.
Thank you, everybody. Everybody?
Nice job. That was funnier than it had any right to be. It's not a typical show where we just evolve into fart jokes, but occasionally you have to go with it. Nice job. All right, so it is that
Lauren said
sad...
she'd win gold.
I know. So yeah, so the flop in the chat is goat yoga, and she said she would beat anybody in this. Yep, goat yoga's out there watching, and
I dedicate my trophy to goat yoga.
as we all should. It's true. So that brings us to our final game of the evening. It goes so fast. And so, audience, what we need for this last game are things you need advice about, because this game is called Good Advice, Bad Advice, Worst Advice. Although I did note that Dr. Brainpee seemed to drop out in that Hulk they call 15. And I kind of feel like we ought to make him do it.
Problems. Where is he now?
Oh, what a scam! All right, so let's get your suggestions for things you need advice on in here in our chat. And
let's make Dr. Brainpee do 15 good advice pieces.
all only good advice.
Yep. So how this game works is 3 flops will give advice. First flop's going to give good advice. The next flop is going to give bad advice. And the last flop is going to give the worst advice. And so let's see. John's going to give us our first one. And John wants to know, Riggy, if he should move to Antarctica.
Oh, sure. My cousin actually lived in Antarctica for a little bit of time. And I'll tell you that it's not a pleasant place to live. It's a place where people go for research. They go for research. So really, if you want to, do some good old-fashioned research in Antarctica, good on you. Go right ahead. But it's not really a place for living. Can't go to your favorite restaurant. And, I don't think they even have an AMC movie theater down there. So.
Sure, if you want to do it the conventional way, Riggy, I guess. But if you want the real Antarctica experience, John, do it the Shackleton way. Get a wooden boat. Get 20 or 30 of your closest friends, or friends you don't think will die at sea. Go right into those ice floes, get stranded, and then navigate the continent, right? Have the true thing. Experience the ice and the permafrost and the snow and penguins, right? Have the whole experience. And if you make it to the shack at the other end of the continent, then you can truly say, I'm an Antarctican, and you get to write the national anthem. There you go. Andrew, I'm tired of the looks. You don't agree? Fine. What do you got? What do you got? Go ahead.
Okay. You want the right way to do Antarctica. There's kind of 2 components to this. The first thing is you need to find the most depressed person you know and set them out there in these 23 hours of darkness, because the rumor has it that might, stimulate some of their endomorphins and such. But to make it even better, they should go out without any food, a sharp knife, and learn how to skin, cut, and game a penguin and eat it raw.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Andrew.
Makes me want to move there.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Who wouldn't? So we have another question. Mrs. Gumby wants to know, how do I hold in a sneeze during a presentation? Joe Lobb, can you offer a helpful tip on that?
I actually can. I only learned it this year myself. If you feel that feeling like it's coming upon you, what you do is simply take your index finger and press right here, right where your nose and upper lip meet. And you can always pretend that you're wiping something off your face, but pressure there will stop you from sneezing, guaranteed.
Thank you, Joe Lobb. Moon, what do you think?
Well, I mean, with the way your airways are set up, I mean, the easiest thing to do is when you're about to sneeze, squeeze your nose and just push that air out your mouth. I mean, yeah, you don't want to waste that effort, but when it's not coming out of your nose, it's no longer technically a sneeze. So you're not sneezing, you're just kind of, I guess, spritzing people nearby.
Which in the summer is quite delightful. Yeah. Cam.
Well, I mean, no. See, the whole thing is you can't hold it in. If you hold it in, you're going to hurt something. You're going to blow an eardrum. You're going to do something. It's not really good. What you need to do is you need to make sure for every presentation you get, the person you like least, you need to, first off, you need to set the room up and put out name tags and stuff, and you have the person you like the least right in the front row. Okay. And as you feel a sneeze coming on, you kind of slowly meander and make your way over them and kind of just angle yourself. And then just before you sneeze, lock lips with that person and just blow it right into that. Because you don't want to blow out your ears, but who cares about their lungs? And you just want to shove it down their throat. Okay. And then just go back to your presentation, don't acknowledge it, and just move on.
Right. Yeah, that makes total sense. Good. I feel like our next three are going to have some really good expert advice on this next question from Christy. Keeping with our theme of the show tonight, Christy wants to know, what is the best way to conceal a fart on a first date? Zoe, what do you think?
So, there are a couple strategies, but one really stands out the best. It's simply just to cough. You might get the timing slightly off, but if you just cough, it should kind of mask it, it's a kind of good enough distraction, and move forward from there.
Okay, thank you, Zoe. Officer Peggy, what do you want to offer?
I want to offer, that's my girl.
So how did you do it?
Well, there is a story time. That is a very pointed question, but really, it's not about trying to hide it, right? It's well, that's one way of going about it. You want to figure out from the jump, right? Is this going to be a person who accepts you for who you are and how you function? Can they roll with your farts? Can they roll with the stink, right? And so I say you ask them, would you rather, conceal your fart on a date or during a presentation? And if they say a date, or if you'd rather do a fart in either of the situations, they say a date, you'll blow one and challenge them and see if they can out fart you. That's the only way.
Well, that's definitely thought provoking. Meg, you look like you don't agree with Officer Peggy. What do you think?
I mean, I like where she's headed, but I don't think she's gone far enough. I think that the best way to test the integrity of a new mate is to literally shit your pants at dinner and see how they take it. And if they can't take that, they're not going to be your soulmate. They're not the one for you, and you just move along. That's right. So I think I've said enough.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that would certainly be memorable, undoubtedly. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if they can't handle you at your worst, come on.
Right.
I mean, it takes a whole new meaning. I was gonna say it takes a whole new meaning to butt stuff,
Yes, indeed
We're
it does.
all headed towards diapers, whether we want to admit it or not. So
It's true.
Fair enough. Okay. I was going to say something that I censored myself, which is weird at improv. All right. And Dr. Brainpee, this is kind of an unusual question from Plazzy. Plazzy wants to know, what's the most discreet way to dispose of a couple thousand gallons of honey? They're asking for a friend.
A couple thousand gallons of honey.
Yeah, so chance of showers. What do you think?
All right. Honey. I'm trying to think of I mean, why would I don't understand why you got to dispose of it. Is this honey hot? Is it coming from, I don't know, Cuba? I don't know. If you have a couple thousand gallons of honey, man, make some mead. All right, make a bunch of mead and get pretty good at it, because honey lasts forever. So you can get practicing, get good at it. Open a meadery, man. If you got a couple thousand gallons of it, you got a lot of honey, man. Open it. Yeah, that's my advice. Open a meadery.
Open a meadery. Okay.
Be an entrepreneur, get a business, make a name for yourself, slap it on a bottle. It's super duper easy. Mead, honey, put the honey in the water, get it hot, cool it down, put some yeast in, forget about it for a while. Ba-boom. Done.
Okay. That sounds good. Leo, what do you think?
No, I don't think so. I think it's you're on the right track with the supply and demand, but who wants honey the most? It's bears. So what you want to do is you want to take the honey, kind of get yourself all covered up in it, go into the woods, and wait for the bears, and they are gonna love what you've brought them. They're gonna give you all types of hugs, lots of physical contact. You're gonna become great friends with these bears, and you won't have a honey problem anymore.
Okay, that's cool. That could work. Make friends with nature. I mean, it was just Earth Day. Chance of showers. The question is, again, just simply this. How does someone discreetly get rid of several gallons of honey? Several thousand gallons of honey.
1,000, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. That is an important detail. Yep.
Oh, wow. That's a sticky situation. Really. I mean, as a beekeeper with my own apiaries, I have to say honey is heavy. I mean, wow, you'd be better off getting rid of a dead body. And maybe that's actually what you should do. Keep the honey and kill the witnesses, because it would just be easier. It would attract less attention. You could just bury their bodies. They're going to weigh way less than that honey. Because let me tell you, you get one of those deep frames full of, 10 frames of honey, that's like 70 pounds right there, and multiply that times how many thousands of gallons of honey? What are we talking here? Like buckets, a gazillion, a truckload? No, that's not going to happen. Just kill the witnesses, keep your honey, bottle it up, give it away for free if you can't sell it. I don't know, but that honey's heavy, baby. Don't. Yeah. And those bees worked hard. Those little snitches, they didn't.
Yeah. So you seem like you have a lot of experience burying bodies with honey. That's interesting. Good. So final question. This is going to be an all play. Anybody can answer it, and any answer can be as outrageous as you want it to be. The question is, let me find it again. I have it. Oh, yeah. This is from Novalox, and Novalox wants to know, how can I contact you guys best? So what's your preferred means of contact? Leo, yeah.
And an owl, probably. That's
owl?
People have been doing it.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Dr. Brainpee, what do you think?
No, we're from New York. It's a pigeon or nothing.
Okay, Cam, best way to contact.
It's best just not to contact us. You really don't want to.
Yeah, it's one of those things, seems like a good idea, but not really. Chance of showers.
My friend Aunt Zesty is going to Cancun with her new man. What you want to do is book tickets, go to the resort, talk to her. She's going to let you know how to get in touch with us. It's going to be good, real good.
Yeah, Aunt Zesty's your hookup. That's true. Zoe.
I prefer the pamphlet drop from an airplane. So just print off thousands of copies of the message and just drop it over the United States of America.
Yeah, that's good. Andrew.
There's only one way to send important information. You go to your Western Union office and you send a telegram.
I like it. Going old school. Riggy.
I need you to go to a payphone, something completely untraceable. I need you to dial in exactly what I say. 1-800-RiggyHitmanSchool.com.
Well, you're all, of course, wrong. The obvious answer is stripogram. Joe Lobb.
Well, best way to contact me personally is a nice, warm, heartfelt hug.
Moonman.
It's real easy. Just step outside. I'm in the van across the street. Just come on over.
Yeah, that's true. Not the red van. That's mine. He's in the white van. Dr. Brainpee.
Subscribing to the ComedyFLOPs OnlyFans.
That's true.
Ooh,
Peg.
okay, I'm on it.
See, the real thing, talking about old school, we're going smoke signals. And really, I can sense a fart from at least 1,000 miles away. So get within 1,000-mile radius. I'll put my location in the chat. Do some farting, and I'll find you. Maybe even tell you what you had for dinner.
I say my favorite method is seance. You make contact with the spirit and then send them to go haunt Creme Fraiche, because he is our point man with the spirit world, and he will give us the message.
I'm very sensitive to these things. That will totally work. Yeah, Leo.
Especially your rhomboid.
Totally.
So I'm close friends with, you may know him, Thor, and so every once in a while there'll be like a world catastrophe, and him as Avengers buddies will come in. He's gonna throw that hammer, and he's gonna forget to get it. Write a note on that hammer. He'll come get it. He'll and then there's a note. Oh, this is for Leo.
Yeah, Cam.
Hi, Cleater here again. Unfortunately, the business gone under, so we are now starting a new business. It is Ship-a-Puss. Contact the Flops by.
Okay, Andrew.
You should pee it in the snow.
Oh yeah, of course it's spring, so you're gonna have to wait till like November. But it's a good method.
Make the snow first.
In season, right?
Not as fast as it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's true. Chance of showers.
We have a secretary to our manager named Mrs. Gumby, and you should address all of the correspondence to her and send it via snail mail. She loves opening envelopes, and I think it'll be a wonderful, wonderful pastime.
I have a question. Did you say secretary or secretary?
I don't know what you heard. HR, listen, we don't have an HR department, so
this is why we need HR.
We're gonna have to have an HR department.
Wait, you were okay with
HR department? I don't know what's right. I don't know.
You complained about the secretary, but not the OnlyFans account.
That's how we make money, Leo.
That's the only
Shut
way
your
we get the
mouth.
money for the charity, Leo.
Meg, bring us home. Meg, bring us home.
Have your mom contact Moonman. Everybody's mom knows Moonman.
That's true. That's true. All right. That nicely done. We haven't done that style before, but I like that. We're gonna keep that. That brings our show sadly to a close, but it's been a lot of fun. Even though no one perhaps can hear you, please give a hand for our new flops. Zoe, Meg, Leo, Andrew, nice job. While you're at it, give a hand for our old flops.
Just the one.
Again, we're supporting One World Market this month. Our donation link will be live through the end of the month. If you had a good time tonight and you can kick in even a couple of bucks, Everything helps. We appreciate it. We will be back the third Thursday of May. And we'll have a new organization to support and a new show for you. Thanks for watching. Like us on Facebook. We're on Instagram. All the
Smash that
interwebs
like button.
things. That's
Have your
right.
mom reach out to Moonman.
That's right. Remember,
Son of a
OnlyFans.
or Morse
Say
code.
hi to your mom.
Hi to your mom.
Word to your mother.
Daddy, mom.
Good night, everybody.
Say hi to your mom. for me.
Good night. Be safe.
Bye.